Hello, my name's Dr. Andrew Lind and I'm the Programme Leader on the Early Modern European Studies MLitt at the University of the Highlands and Islands. This short video is intended to provide prospective students with a bit of information about the programme and what they can expect from the UHI student experience. The EMES programme draws upon the research expertise of staff in Northern Studies, History, Archaeology, Literature and Theology. The programme has been specifically designed to provide an overarching understanding of the period, as well as opportunities to specialise via optional modules and a research dissertation. All students must take 3 core modules, and that includes our skills course and 2 contextual modules. Students are then free to pick 3 other modules from a list of options. These include courses on the Wars of the Covenant, Royal Power, Propaganda and Performance in Early Modern Europe, and Scottish Historical Archaeology. In addition, students will work closely with a chosen member of staff to develop their own research dissertation topic. PG Cert and PG Dip options are also available. Built upon the principles of research-led teaching, students will be taught by leading scholars in the field, with specialisms in the North Atlantic and Baltic regions, early modern war and society, and communities and identities. Thanks to the close link between the programme and UHI's Early Modern Research Group, REMRA, students will find themselves immersed in the university's research environment and culture, allowing those interested in further study the opportunity to experience postgraduate research. Whether you're coming to the course fresh from an undergraduate programme, you're returning to higher education after some time away, or you want to use this programme to pursue a lifelong interest, you will be supported each step of the way. The programme can be taken full-time, part-time or unstructured, ensuring that you can complete your modules at a pace which suits you, fitting it around your commitments. We also have student intakes in September and January each year. The programme is fully online and can be completed asynchronously, which means that you can complete your modules in your own time without any need to attend any of the live classes. All materials are accessible via our virtual learning environment, where students can engage with their lecturers and classmates via discussion boards and optional live online seminars, which are then recorded for those unable to attend. This balance is intended to provide opportunities for engagement while ensuring that those students unable to attend any of the live sessions still get the full student experience.
Hi there, I'm Sarah Jane Gibbon.
And I'm Jen Harland.
And we're both archaeologists working at the UHI Archaeology Institute.
And on this degree you'll have a chance to be taught by us as archaeologists, and you'll have a chance to take part in some of our early modern excavations if you choose.
So I'm wondering, what would a typical week on the programme actually look like?
Oh, thanks very much. That's a really good question. So there's 11 to 12 hours roughly would be what we would expect a student to spend on working on the module each week. And modules will typically have between 10 and 12 weeks of teaching. And in each week, you'll have access to materials on the virtual learning environment, which you've heard about already from Andrew. And each week there'd be a pre-recorded video to watch, a number of core readings and additional readings that you can look at for assessments at a later stage, and 2 to 3 case studies or activities to explore. This will all be on the virtual learning environment along with the discussion boards, where you can engage with other students through posting responses on the discussion board. And there'll also be a 1-hour VC class session. And Katrin, what does a typical class look like for the students?
Well, it looks a little bit like this actually, except for the fact that there would be a few more people on the call. So typically you would be joined by your tutor and also from other students from the UK, but also around the globe, which is a really nice learning environment. So everybody is a little bit different in how they organize their classes. So for example, I would typically start with a little icebreaker or a very general question before then launching in more detailed discussions based on your weekly readings. You have then the opportunity to respond to the discussions by using your microphone and your camera, but there's also always the chat function. So if you prefer to communicate by chat, that would also always be possible. And then sometimes we also feed in like polls or other things like whiteboards, for example. We also sometimes use breakout rooms, so you would be in a smaller setting for short discussions. So there's a huge variety going on in the weekly classes. The classes are also being recorded, so if you are not able to come along, then you would be able to watch the recording after the class has happened, and you would find a link for that on Brightspace.
So if this sounds like a good fit for you, you can enrol in the programme now via the UHI website. And if you'd like any more information about the programme, or you'd like to talk through your options, please don't hesitate to get in contact with me or any other member of the teaching team. We look forward to hearing from you.